Hello there everyone, this is I Mark III and welcome back to Little Big Workshop, where our gnomes continue to serve our desires and to do stuff. I swear my intro is going to be a lot more concise than that, but it turned out not to be, so yeah, there we go. In the interest of trying to make sure I got my metal workshop set up a bit more easily, I have once again done a little bit of off-camera work. I'm not building anything new, just like existing products and things like that, and rebuilt some finance. As you can see, about 68,000 odd. I've just ordered in a exorbitant. Oh, just got an achievement: caffeine overdose. Right. I think that's something to do with break rooms. What is that? Caffeine overdose. Have 3 break rooms at the same time. Well, my minions live on coffee, so hey, what can you do? But this thing cost me like 14,000 to put the stuff into here, so that is my most expensive break room by far. This one was, but it's now been beaten quite handily by this one. I also, in the interim, ordered up every machine piece I was missing. So, displayed before us now is the sum total metalworking parts that I will require to operate, well, to produce every single kind of metal operation. And as you can see, some of them are quite big, but some of them are also quite small. So yeah, that's going to need some attention. I don't think we're going to need all these rooms, to be honest. A single room for a bunch of that is going to be overkill, I think. So we need to work out what we're going to do first and then work from there. But as a further note to our efficiency, I think, is probably the thing. Efficiency of our wood capability at the moment. This wide drawer set and this office desk, I ordered them both at the same time, not realising that the office desk had days less. And right now it's a little bit behind, but it was all the way back here when I actually started on it. So it was like almost halfway through the project time before I even began really seriously working on office desk, because I hadn't got wide drawer done. And it's actually catching up at speed. So I actually have extensive woodworking capability, as it turns out. Well, let's get those out of here. Those nice wooden desks. And then we're going to look at getting this section actually up and running as soon as we decide on our first project for it. And that is something I think we need to do. We need to do more projects, I think it is. Oh wait, there we go. 10 specialists, we've got 5. Advanced products we're not working on yet, but that's something that this metal working area will solve, because with that we can actually start to produce advanced stuff. That's been our major hindrance at the moment, the fact we didn't have any metal capability. But to reach gold standards, simultaneously saturate the market of 2 medium or advanced products. Saturate the market of 2 mediums or advanced. Interesting. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We're advancing up the ranking as well. If we look, we're actually number 2 now. Oh, that's actually gone up again. I checked like partway through during my production run, and I was at like 6, and we got another an angry call from the good old vampire Dracula himself, saying, "How dare you! I'm going to have to try and actually start crushing you now," or something to that effect. But basically, what he's been saying the entire time. But I've overtaken Carlson's, Captain Olsen's Brewery, F-Jut. What? Some of these names. a company. A company. We make things and do stuff. That sounds like the kind of name I'd enjoy having on a company, to be honest. Oh. Oh, hello. Greetings, we've got a large custom order of furniture we need your help with. Okay, what do you got? They've got a bunch of stuff, actually. But yeah, I think we do need to try and get these things rolling out a bit more. But Swicky has been nice to us of late. Very nice to us. For this I'm going to pay attention to times. 8 days, 6 days, 15 to do that. This office desk is still very much in progress though, so I'll hold off on that one. What should we do as our first medium? 42. if I make 50 units of bikes, that'll saturate that market. So, yeah, that's 3. Oh, these things are really cheap. How hard is it to make a portable fireplace? Ooh, not hard at all. Apart from the requirements, it wants grilliness. What? Okay. Grilliness. But it seems to be a hybrid. I wish I'd checked these things earlier. I'm not familiar with a lot of the stuff. Grilliness 3, so I could make it a bowl-based one. Which requires... Okay, this is the other reason I wanted to start looking into things a little bit before I started putting things out. So I can see production chains. So this is metal rolls. That's going to be a bit more expensive. Metal roll goes into a sheet, which goes into a press. So the sheets go into presses. Okay. And to make... Does this one really have to be... It has to be wood, doesn't it? Yeah, just for style points, it has to be wood. Oh, wow. That is, okay, sure. Oh, it's just because it's a max style, so the most stylish grills... Sorry, most stylish outdoor fireplaces have to be made with wood in them. I can't say that's not too bad. That's not too bad, actually. Right. Anyway, that does tell us we want to have the sheet machine in the same room as the stamp metal machine. Let's find something else. Actually, let's plan. Let's get let's have 50 of these. Assembly is going to be over here. We're at 3 assembly machines, by the way, if that wasn't shown before. But this is going to be a bit of a hodgepodge project because it's actually not that high priority at all. But it's something that's going to be done. So, it's being done for the heck of it, honestly. Attached to that. Wooden detailing will be again down here. I'm going to have to do some reshuffling again. Do that. And stamp the metal. The metal stamper is over here. And it's not apparently not linked to anything. Whoops. But look at that big beefy thing. Right. And there we go. 50 of them will cost me 3,500 setup. But payment will be a mint. And yes, auto batch it, please. Okay, that's one thing planned. Let's check again. We need... Well, what I really want is to work out if there's any other chain links going on for metal. So let's see. It's, once again, roll to stamp. Ooh. Advanced projects are nasty. Right. That goes pour to assembly. That's just metal sheet import, I think. Metal pouring. Metal cutting by itself. Okay, fine. What else can we do? Okay, make a drone with tank tracks. Well, one thing we don't actually have yet, believe it or not, is foam forming. Extruder is raw metal. You're an assembly sheet to thing. Okay, you're not nothing new. Molding. Okay. So the only link I'm coming up with really is sheet to stamping. Just sheet to stamping. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with that. Sheets to stamps. I will just have to get this set up. I think I'll set it up in here. Right. Now this is working off rolls, which is something to be aware of. But it's also working off... I think it's going to need a large shelf storage for its input set. But I'll make sure to include small shelves there as well, just in case. That seems okay, right? Actually, can I turn it around? What happens if I put it like that? Is there enough space? There is. Okay, that gives me something else I can do. Assuming I can move the thing. There we go. So I can turn it around like that. Then the shelves will be like that. Access is down there, so all the materials come into here, the doorway, straight to there. Then it gets moved around. So that's all okay. That'll be the working stockpile. I'll put an output stockpile like here, and then machinery can be on these walls here. Yeah. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Right, zone it. And this is why I didn't do this like off camera or anything. It's like I need to be working this out as we go. You know. Workstation inputs. Yes. Now then. It was these two, so let's move these. We again need to be aware that that should be about right. We need to be aware that there might be a few issues with storage space and things like that, so I'll just put those two there as well. That's for the output zone, like that. And I think that'll be enough because this is going to be low priority, so the machine operators dump stuff in there, and then it's going to be like dragged out into another storage site as soon as possible, kind of thing. Okay, that's really big. How big is the other thing? The other thing is actually pretty much the same. Okay. Let's put that there. And let's put this over here. And then, of course, we need to do something about the whole aesthetics of the room. Yeah, that'll do. Right, decorations. We've got space for a water cooler, of course, right there between the two notice boards, because that's going to be science essential. We need to have... Oh, we could put a candy dispenser in there. A lounge table. Let's let them move the stuff around at the very least so that everything will be ready to start rolling. I also need to link this thing to that and to that. So all raw materials come in there. Sure. And let's get production rolling. This will take a while, of course, because it needs to go through the woodworking section, and the woodworking is currently in need of repair, actually, as it turns out. So it's going through some busy sections as it is, which means it's going to need some extra attention, kind of things. And for now, it's just going into temporary resource storage. Oh, metal rolls can go onto the small shelves, it seems. Hopefully they can go onto the big shelves as well, but we do have small shelves. Yes, they can. They can go sidelong onto the big shelves. No problems. Okay, noted. Oh, yep, there's metal sheet going on there. And it's starting. It's starting. Good, good. Wait, you're still active. Okay, right. I think I need to move this over ever so slightly. Just so that we can fit some extra bits and pieces into the side of it. There we go. And that lets us put something into the corner, and they don't have to... It helps them avoid some of the slipping hazard that might be going on between those two as well. So I think that's good. Right, now we can also put in a Carney plant. A rare decorative flower, doubles as pest control and effectively gets rid of any flies that pass by. That actually fits perfectly right there. So, okay, you guys get a Carney plant, which brings it up to neutral. So that just leaves, like, maybe a flower box. Let's put that there. Yeah, and any extra machines will just do there. So this one might have 2 machines of each type when we enhance it for better production speed. Oh, look at that. We're smashing that office desk. It's going out of the park. I think that's from The Sims, isn't it? Or Plants vs Zombies. Gotta love references. Ooh. Stop slipping, you guys. You're not being paid to slip. Stop slipping. Thank you. You are not being paid to slip at all. I think we need more workers. We also need a better general storage location just out here. But that's one of the reasons why we're planning all this. Like, this is going to be storage space, just general storage is going to be in a big room along here. Look at all that there. Clever. So here, your job is done. Your desks are ready. We'll take another contract from you momentarily, but let's continue. We've got another challenge from these guys, which is for skis. Oh, portable fireplaces are actually wanted by Crazy Steve. Tempting. Okay. Oh, there's all these other requests from Swakia, though. Oh, special contracts. 4 days, 118 rep. No wait, that's money. 180. Ooh. That's why he called me. It's a special. Very well, special. We will do the special because special. Right, let's have a look. Chairfoot. It's all assembly-based stuff, I suppose. Which comes from. What happens if we put some plastic in there? Okay, just because we're not using the plastic machines for anything right now, so spreading out production sounds like a good idea. We're not using the sewing for anything either, which is also good. What do we need? Style, durability, and comfort. We mostly want durability, in fact. So let's go for this one, which is a bit more of a... Oh, it needs foam injection. No! It needs foam injection. It needs foam injection. Ah! Okay, now I need some style, some stuffing. Let's be bold. Let's make this a nice red chair, actually. The base piece will be. I'd like to have the biopellet color, but the problem is the biopellet color is really expensive. So, I'm sorry, you're missing out because I'm being stingy with the product. Oh dear. And also it requires some cutting. But only basic material is all that's needed. Yeah, that's how it matches it. That's great. Apart from the fact we need to get some foam injection, which is just... Actually, that's straight plastic. That is straight plastic. We were already talking about moving the plastic equipment out into one of these rooms, so... I guess we can do that and combine it with foam injection technology as well, because that's actually pretty darn small too. Yeah, let's put that one there. An extra foam injector there. And of course we want the basics, we want the board. And what I'm thinking is, yeah, because all these plastic machines run just on basic plastic pellets, which only come from like smalls. So we don't need anything bigger than that. So what? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's put this thing out of the way, like there, I suppose. No, actually, I want to keep it a little bit separate at the very least. There? Sure. Just to give it a little bit more walking space, but do it like that. Then I'll put a couple of shelves in here for storage purposes, and then for delivery space, I'm going to make sure we have plenty of room for a delivery drop zone, like that. And that'll handle the delivery sites. Actually, I guess I should I should go half and half, shouldn't I? We're not going to get anything super big out of this, I don't think. Yeah, there we go. Another 10,000 odd, just on all that. And then I'm going to need to ship all of the plastic stuff into here as well. Oh dear. Delivery for that. You are going to link to that and that. That's all ordered. Okay, right, back to planning. You're responsible for all that. Okay. Note to self though, I'm thinking I need a bigger assembly room, like flat out. At the rate all this is going, I think I really do need a bigger assembly room. Is that all okay? That is all okay. Right, we are ready to execute on 24 red chairs. Because stylish. Right, because stylish, of course. I'm also going to ship out the plastic production while I'm at it. So I'll attach that there. You are going to be linking to that room as well, so all deliveries come to there. We also need a drop zone, of course, because yes. Drop zone. Priority 1. So, yep, that'll accept all outputs. And we need to get the other bits and pieces out of here as well. So yeah, that's going to be a nice chill room, if I'm honest. I can just easily bolt whatever I want into there. Plenty of space for all these small stuff. Of course, that also means we've got some excess shelves as well. I think it's easier just to delete the shelves rather than push them around. Delete, delete. Sell. Sell. Sell and sell. We also need to do the most important part, which is move the flowers, because, well, flowers. I don't want to get anything near that door because of slipping hazard though, so I'll just put the flowers there. And I guess the water cooler is going to go next to something. I get, yeah, right there actually, between those two foam presses, sure. Who doesn't want to hang out next to the water cooler, next to the high temperature foam presses and stuff? That sounds perfectly legit, that. But there we go. That's the plastic room sorted out. Maybe needs a few more decorations and things, but it's fine. Oh, you're done. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Here comes the Bengit chairs. What's the name? But possibly, I think I could do with some more delivery guys now, because since I'm spreading out a little bit. But yeah, that's something. Oh, look at the progress though. Maybe it's time to actually do this and get extra chairs and things. Sorry, extra chairs, extra machines. Yes. If I do that one, and one of those will fit in. Yep, spot on right there. Perfect. That was a complete accident, but that worked perfectly. Yes. Well, you are a metal extruder, aren't you? No, you're a sheet metal. You're the wrong thing. Whoops. Sorry. Well, I will have use for you, metal extruder, but whoops, wrong machine. Oh well. Right, you need to move. I can't. I'm not leaving you there. You can go over here next to your friend.
Hello.
Because you're on the wrong. You're the wrong machine, buddy. I like how I'm not actually concerned with it too much. I'm just like going, yeah, oh well, whoops, and I'll just move it and use it later whenever. Because, sure, why not? Now, where is that thing? Here we go, sheet machine. Even more space, excellent. And linked. Done. And we are actually steadily taking up and catching up. Might need to expand. Well, this is one of the reasons why I say it might be a good idea to get an extra assembly space going. Just so that we'll have more space for incoming materials for the assembly. Though everyone is currently prioritising getting this chair worked on, so they're all over the place at the moment, dealing with all that. Look at how far these guys are having to go with the plastic, though. I mean, geez. That is not ideal. If I'm entirely honest, that is not ideal. Makes me think we do need some extra hauls. Come on, guys. Mush. Get the stuff where it's meant to be. I don't know why you guys are attaching small parts on the big shelf, but hey, that's your prerogative, I suppose. Kind of curious about this thing. So it runs it. Puff of smoke. What was that thing I kept seeing appearing at the top? Oh, it's just the resource popping into existence before it disappears again. That's a bit weird, but okay, sure. But yeah, you guys are moving about quite a bit. Wasn't there a specialization that helped with that? Oh yeah, I forgot. I got 10 specialization points. I could do something. Reduce cost, reduce upgrade costs and salaries. I'm okay for money. What I want is technicians automatically repair workstations. Okay. Super haulers. Upgrade to a super hauler. Okay. High value materials merchants to get access to more expensive but really good materials, or it's like upgrades more parts and resources. Uber workstations, which is advanced assembler and particle manipulators. And overdrive. I was thinking about premium, but mass production might be the way to go. Just because of that super hauler. Which I think I'd rather have compared to technicians, because things don't break down often enough, though technicians, if I get that, would automate having stuff like that happening. So, I'm not entirely sure about this one. I think let's make it so we don't have to worry about machines wearing out at all. And I'm not sure if that's actually locked us out or if it's just that I don't have enough points. Can I actually do both? If I can, that would be great. Though I need to level up again just to find out, if I'm honest. And they are spending a lot of time moving across the map, which is not ideal. Not ideal. But there's no finished products going on in this area, so that doesn't really matter too much. Come on, you guys. Keep going. Keep going. If you keep going, I'll give you an arcade cabinet. Which will give you a massive mood boost to this room, as it turns out. Where would I fit that, though? There? Sure, next to all the storage. You know what, guys? Sure, I'm feeling nice. I'll give you an arcade cabinet. Just so you can look at it and see, ooh, that's a pretty arcade cabinet while you're slaving your behinds off working. Movers and makers. Yeah, you guys need to move more. Get moving. Let's see, I'm overdone. Not too bad, actually. There's plenty of space along here, which is for giving them free movement. They have to slow down. Oh, that machine's actually in the way a little bit. Oh dear. That's not ideal. Unless I can put it in there, but that would remove a bit of the free flow going back and forth into and out of the place. I kind of like the idea of them having the arcade cabinet though. What if I move it there? How will that look? They still have a narrow route they can use just to get through. So actually, yeah, that's a bit better. They've got free access to the storage rooms. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Sure. Oh, they've done it all. Ah, all right. What's the hold up for you guys then? It's not assembly work, is it? Yeah, all the foam injection stuff is done. Right. Okay. Oh, rats! I've got rats. Okay. Boom time. What's that? Oh, that's the rodent catcher 2000. Okay. Unfortunately, though, I'm also all out of time for this particular episode, so this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the show, and I may have only got 2 rooms sorted out, but this seems to be the way to go, just combining things that fit well together. But in the meantime, we've got some rats to try and deal with. Stop moving! Oh, you went that way. Yeah, got some! Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all some other time. See you all later.